Yo, okay. I was literally just about to start streaming some Aliens versus Predator. I was going to do the Marine campaign. It's the Aliens versus Predator from 2010. There's the proof right there. Okay, I had it set up. I was going to do the Marines first stream, then I was going to do Predator first stream, then I was going to do Aliens first stream. Right, literally at the time of recording this, we are at 12:40 a.m. Well, fuck it. Where did you go, calendar? On the 19th. And I saw an article pop up because I was still perusing Twitter because my Biden administration has declared war on the United States, was buffering and editing due to, mixing a couple of different videos and stuff like that together. And I saw this fucking ad. Who did I see it from? Do I still have that pulled up? No, I think I closed Twitter. But I have the ad, and I'm going to fucking read it for you guys. And it's ridiculous, man. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Obviously, as you watch this video, make sure you stick to the end so you can hear my final thoughts on the situation that I'm presenting to you today. Make sure you're liking, commenting, subscribing, turning on your bell notifications so you never miss a video or a fucking live stream, which I'm not even able to do because more stupid news keeps coming out. And share this out with friends or family. So, full disclosure, before I go into this article. New York Post, right? New York Post. So before I go into this article here, I worked at McDonald's for a total of about 2-ish years. I did a majority of my junior year working as a regular employee. I did, everything. I learned the grill, which is where you make the sandwiches, the fry station, which is where you make the fried stuff, the chicken nuggets, the fried chicken tenders when they fucking had those. And I also worked the back wall, and the back wall is another way of saying the where you do the hamburgers and the steaks and whatnot, because some states still have the steaks that you can do in the mornings, your crispy onions and all that fun stuff. Your 10-to-1 hamburgers, which is on your McDoubles, cheeseburgers, hamburgers, that kind of stuff, and then the 4-to-1, which is what's on your specialty, your signature sandwiches, and then your quarter pounder and your double quarter pounder. And then I did the actual fries station, which is where you make the fries. And to do that, you take a basket, you stick it under a machine. The gate thing reads that there's a basket there. It opens, and it drops in some fries. And you sit it in a fucking vat of fat, grease, and fry oil. You hit a button, it starts a timer. It goes ding. You take them out, you dump them, you throw some salt on them, and there you go. I worked front counter, back register, front register. All that in the time I was there, right? Then I worked at another McDonald's about 3 years later. And I was there. I worked there for about 6 months. Then 2 months. Then I became a manager. And then I was there for about 6 to 8 months after that. And, as a manager, I did the ordering, I did the hiring, firing. I placed people where I thought they were the strongest. I counted registers to start a shift and end a shift. I made bank deposit, the whole 9 yards. Right here is an article from the New York Post, and it really kind of annoyed me due to my background with McDonald's. It says, I'm an ex-McDonald's chef. Trump has no idea how difficult it is to be a French fry cook. Are we still talking about the McDonald's at fast food wise? Is that what we're still talking about? And this was October 18th of 2024, 2:15 p.m. Eastern Time. So literally yesterday, as of the recording of this video. And I'm just going to go ahead and start reading. Manning the fries at McDonald's is no small potatoes. Good fucking pun, and yes it is. Pennsylvania mom Rayanne, a staffer at the fast food franchise, tells the Post she often clocks in for shifts at 4 a.m., that's an opening shift, prepping the kitchen to serve up those crispy spheres of heaven come lunchtime. By the way, lunchtime starts about 6-ish and a half hours later, depending on what state you're in, 10:30 to 11, maybe 11:30. It's a task confirmed fast food fan Donald Trump may be tackling in her home state this weekend, which I would fucking love to be there for that. The GOP presidential nominee has vowed to shake things up by shaking a few fry baskets at a local Mickey D's during a campaign stop in Philadelphia on Sunday. I'm going to do everything Trump, 78, promised on Fox and Friends Friday. A friend of mine owns a McDonald's someplace, added the former head of state. Oh, I'm going. His greasy labor in the swing state will presumably show that he's able to work longer and harder than Oval Office opponent Kamala Harris, 59, who previously revealed she worked as a McDonald's fry cook while earning her undergraduate degree in the 1980s. Stop the cap right there. It's a troll. It's clearly a troll. He's like, I'm going to show you that there's nothing to it. And as someone who did it for 2 years, there's nothing to it. There's really not. It's just a bunch of lazy bitches are coming out and saying some stupid shit they know nothing about. And I'm curious to find out how long this person has worked here. It's a claim Trump has deemed fake. But before the Donald takes on French fried daddy duties, he'd better listen up. One Golden Arches guru warns that it's no cakewalk. Look, as someone who's worked fast food, I mean, it's not the easiest job because, I mean, there's a lot of speed, and at some points there's a little accuracy needed. You know, someone could be allergic to onions or pickles or ketchup or mustard, or they might be gluten-free, so you have to make the burger without the bun, that kind of thing. But as long as you got speed, it's not that fucking difficult. I would dare these people to go fucking, like, I don't know, to pick up trash for the day. Go work in a manufacturing warehouse where you have to build shit like I've also done. It's ridiculous. And who the fuck calls themselves a Golden Arches guru? Little bitch ass. Being a McDonald's employee is more difficult than a lot of people imagine. No, it's not. Mike Haraz, whatever, an ex-executive chef for the restaurant chain, told the Post, casting doubts about white-collar Trump's upcoming blue-collar gig. Unless the scenario is fabricated in his favor, he will not do a good job. A former manager of culinary innovation for the U.S. menu, Harris, 40, from Chicago, tells the Post it takes a certain je ne sais quoi to excel at the potato post. No, it fucking doesn't. Maintaining a cool temperament is key, that's true, advised Haraz to the oft-reactive former president. As a fry cook, anything can go wrong, which is tough because almost every McDonald's order includes fries. I don't know what you mean by anything can go wrong. You have to be mindful of the oil and fry only a few batches at a time to ensure patrons are getting fresh cartons rather than ones being held under heat lamps, he continued, and make sure that each batch is seasoned with just the right amount of salt for consistency. You stupid motherfucker. You have a big-ass yellow shaker that has a handle on it, and you tip it over, and it drizzles. No, it pours fucking salt over the fries as you move your hand around like this to make sure you get all the fries. And then, what does he say? You have to be mindful of the oil and fry only a few batches at a time. Bitch, nobody cares at a McDonald's about the oil and stuff like that. Literally nobody fucking cares. You know what people fucking care about that work at McDonald's? Getting the fucking orders out. And especially the fry station, because like you just said, every order of McDonald's includes fries usually whenever it comes to lunchtime and all the way up till dinner or till close. It's not that difficult. This person is making it sound like they're like fighting a war. It's not difficult at all. Again, the most important thing you have to know how to do is push buttons, hold a basket, and fill up the small, medium, and larges. Or baskets, because we're doing baskets now for whatever reason. Crew members from the kitchen have shared the step-by-steps for preparing the perfect pack of these Mickey D Delights, which recently ranked #1 in the U.S. because Americans are fucking fat. A trending TikTok how-to shows a short order cook carefully dropping a basket of frozen fries into a vat of hot oil for 30 seconds. I thought it was a minute. Did we change that? The worker then removes the half-frizzled goodies from the grease and shakes them up a few times before redunking the fries in bubbling oil. Nobody does that. I worked at a couple different McDonald's. If you stand there and you're able to see the kitchen or the fries station, you will see that nobody fucking does that. So this was all a setup. This is all a fucking thing to make it Donald Trump sound like an idiot. And as someone who did it for 2 years, this is stupid. Once the fryer beeps, indicating that the food, I hate saying food stuff, so I'm saying food, is done, the fries are left to drain off any excess grease for no more than 10 seconds, ensuring they stay light and crispy. No. They have a rack on the back, and the basket has a hook. You hook the hook on the rack, and then you take the handle and you pump it like this. And that will knock off all the grease. You take it, you dump it into the area which is right before you salt them. That's bullshit. Next, the pro adds salt, I swear to God, using an AccuShaker to dust the savory treats for an approximate 8-inch distance. That's still a shit ton of salt. You still can't measure that fucking thing out, except for the fact that you're doing it for 8 seconds, or 8 inches, right? For each batch. That's your only measurement here. It's not equal, it's not even. Because you can do this all you fucking want to, but the area that they lay on that has all this caked on salt that's been there for God knows how long, is going to add more salt, which is going to throw off your whole consistency argument. Finally, after one last shake around the cooling tray, there's no cooling tray, because they have to stay warm, they have to stay hot, so you're literally putting them on a hot plate. The McDonald's master scoops the fries into little red and yellow boxes and lines them up for food runners to hand off to I'm Loving It fans. Whenever you have your hot plate where you put them and you salt them, you take your little scoop, you mix them up to make sure the salt's as best as it possibly can instead of just sitting there on the fries. You take a medium, you pop it out, you literally hold it to the side, pull it out, pop the bottom so the bottom pops up and holds it in place. You take a scoop, you put it in there, you sit it on a rack, that's it. Does it suck? Do you have to have speed and consistency? Yes, and I've said that a couple different times already. So nobody working at McDonald's that's an anti-Trumper come in here and be like, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I did it for 2 fucking years. But unlike average fry cook, who typically contends with floods of order, short-staffed shifts, and cranky customers, Harz says it's likely Trump will be strategically set up for success. I don't believe he has ever worked in a restaurant in any capacity, said Harz, a Mick Whisperer, known for exposing the company's secrets on TikTok, including how to make their world-famous fries at home. He's probably going to have a fully staffed, if not overly staffed, kitchen with all the best crew members surrounding him, continue the authority. So would Kamala. You're making it sound like just because it's Trump, they're going to have all these fucking people here. If Kamala was there, they would have someone showing it to her. Then they would like cut to like the back wall of the fry station being like completely filled and someone else did it. And she's going to stand there with a rag and be like, whew. It's staged. And he's also almost certain that any presidential candidate would be afforded those same courtesies if they gave fry cooking a go for publicity. At least he said that any presidential candidate would be afforded these same courtesies. But I don't think he'd be very great in that position on a normal day, yada, yada. No, neither would she. And according to McDonald's 9-to-5ers online, a normal day on the job, one that's not a photo op featuring swarms of Secret Service agents at the ready to shield the presidential candidate from threatening grease splatters. Fucking it. He got shot, fucking assholes. Can come with a long line of challenges. Oh, wow. Okay. From being pelted with pickles by patrons to getting chided over out-of-order ice cream machines, busy bees behind the counter under pressure, extremely tight deadlines, and the watchful eyes of those they serve. Well, first of all, watchful eyes of those they serve. Yeah, you're making food they're about to eat. I'd fucking watch you too. Extremely tight deadlines? No, that's bullshit. Except you're trying to get people moving as fast as you can. That's not a deadline. They're not like, okay, you have 10 seconds per customer. That's not a thing. Busy bees behind the counter are under pressure. Welcome to a job. You're under pressure for most places that you fucking work. Being pelted with pickles. You know, little slices you put on sandwiches. You know, we're not talking full pickles. They don't get full pickles at fucking McDonald's. And the out of order ice cream machines is, well, maybe McDonald's should get better ice cream machines. Just saying. I'm done with this fucking article. This is fucking stupid. If you guys want to go read it, it's over on the fucking New York Post. But I'm done. They're blown out of proportion. It's not that fucking difficult. As long as you have speed and consistency, not a problem. Again, 2 years. Look at me. I eat McDonald's. I worked at McDonald's. This I've had since I started working at McDonald's. And, you know. It's not fucking difficult. You have speed. You have consistency. It's not a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, if you worked at McDonald's, let me know what you thought down in the comments below. They're just trying to find any way they can to get at Trump. And as a matter of fact, let's see Kamala do it. And then I will live react a comparison because obviously Trump's going to have some video crew there, right? And so will she. I'm going to watch his and then I'm going to watch hers. And then I will tell you, as someone who's worked there for 2 years, what's fake and what's not. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you thought in the comments below. Don't forget to share this out with friends and family. Do you think they're desperate at this point? They're trying to get Kamala up any way they can, and they're fucking failing, and I love it.